4 days later, on January 4th, we started on our journey. May God be with us.
Aguirre, The Wrath of God, is a 1972 film created by celebrated film director and insane human being Werner Herzog. The film's plot, written in 2 days by a drunken Herzog, is deceptively simple. A loose retelling of Conrad's The Heart of Darkness follows a band of Spanish conquistadors traveling down a South American river in search of El Dorado. Herzog's unique approach to the story and his use of cinematic language elevates Aguirre into one of the strangest and most poignant examples of cinematic hell, distressing, devouring, and altogether unforgettable. One of the most notable aspects of the film is the nature of how it was created. You see, the film was shot entirely on location. Herzog, his crew, and his actors spent 5 weeks deep within the Peruvian jungle. The lack of any significant budget meant that there was very little in the way of comforting amenities. For these 5 weeks, the actors' lives were not all that different from their characters, having themselves to brave treacherous mountain, dense jungle, and dangerous rapids. It lends an intense sense of authenticity to the images on screen. There is no Hollywood magic here, no makeup, no stage, just a handful of humans dwarfed by the surrounding jungle. And since Herzog insisted on shooting the film chronologically, the film bears as much resemblance to a documentary as it does with a traditional narrative film. Of course, this led to a lot of contention on set, paralleling the contention we see within the film. My favorite anecdote involves Herzog wholeheartedly threatening to shoot lead actor Klaus Kinski if he did not return to set.
It came to a point where I threatened actually to shoot him because he wanted to walk out of the film, and I was dead serious.
I told you the man was crazy. Realizing this realism was the film's major strength, the filmmakers attempted to convey this however they could. Herzog's camera is objective. It stays close to or far from the subject of a scene, but never angling itself impossibly. The camera seems to exist within the film. Water on the lens or handheld movements makes the camera feel like an active participant within the scene, and by proxy, forcing the audience to come deeper into the jungle than they would like. Herzog utilizes qualities of the transcendental or slow cinema, emphasizing the downtime and slowness of the men's journey. While it sacrifices traditional film excitement, it instead becomes a more realized, more consuming experience. The viewer is forced, against their own will, to participate with the jungle at its own pace. We can almost feel ourselves going mad along with our protagonists, as the viewer loses power and is forced to grapple with the uncomfort of the images set before them. While it may sound boring to some, I find these slower scenes to be some of the most frightening in the film, as the conquistadors have no distraction and can only be consumed by the hell they exist in. The film's score contributes to these feelings. It is slow and ethereal, aiding the viewer in this sense of guided nightmare meditation. Take a listen. Watching the film, it should come as no surprise that Herzog has a disdain for nature. While some filmmakers might portray the rainforest as beautiful, alive, colorful, and lush, Herzog does the opposite. He paints his world as violent and disturbed. A powerful jungle river becomes a violent turmoil of dirty water, and the jungle canopy has never looked more unwelcoming. Here's the man himself on the subject.
And nature here is vile and base. I wouldn't see anything erotical here. I would see fornication and asphyxiation and choking and fighting for survival and growing and just rotting away.
The Herzog, the jungle is the wrath of God, punishing and destroying those who enter its inhuman domain. It is only when Aguirre's men are dead and his mind is fully lost that he is welcome in the jungle. The Herzog, one can only fit within nature when they have lost everything that has made them human. That is the horror of Aguirre, to lose one's humanity in the inhospitable, all-consuming jungle, to truly face and become a part of God's wrath. I've been Eggnog. Thanks so much for watching.